Welcome to Bulwark.
Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream. Hope you all had a week that was better than mine. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little dejected by the world today. So we'll just be playing some cozy games, not feeling up to doing anything really challenging. Giving each game an hour to do something with, and then
This is the scenario.
then we'll see where we go from there.
A few words of advice.
Alright, so I have played this game before for the channel and all that, showcasing some minor things here and there, and a little bit of a look at all the factions. Of course, that's not entirely satisfying, especially as I had some plans to do stuff. For instance, a little bit of combat, but I never really got into that because, well, it takes a while to build up your forces in order to actually do some combat. Sort of like that. I can't seriously tell if it's the sleepy or just totally uninspired, undirected voice acting, or it's AI. Either way, it doesn't quite work, but that's fine. The voice acting is not really the point of the game. Let's see if I can remember the control. Get away from the mall. You don't want to be here, really. And what do I have in my inventory again? I have 6 fighters with me. Oh cool, they actually expanded on what I have. And we have 1 lighthouse in our inventory. Well, that's not currently useful to me. We also have some splinters, so we can potentially build something. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I don't have any other place, so let's go and sail the Earthsea. Alright, let's go see if we can make some friends with the locals.
Something on the horizon.
So it is.
We can heal your people, giving them the...
Sure.
A craftsman will erect interesting objects within your settlement. Keep an eye out for them.
I mean, you say that, but I just never really do. Like, I don't really spend any real time with any of the settlements that I have. There's usually just so little point in actually sticking around. We're just going with the vibes in this one anyway, so, you know. Build, expand, grow. Be happy. Right. Can I would like to interact with you, please.
This area used to be the primary source of wood for the entire...
Alright. One more settlement that joins our cause. Cool. Admittedly, this is the first time that has actually worked. We have a citadel over here. I've tried before to get them, you know, to accept my settlements as is, and they always said no. And that's cool. We can work with this. It does make the bannerless a little bit unhappy.
We have reports of something strange ahead. A diplomatic envoy has arrived in our airspace with a message from the bannerless.
My ship carries wood. There's no wood.
I will only carry
Any pirate, I'll transport.
I'll ferry your workers and...
My ship is equipped to carry stone. Things are well.
Yeah. We're working on that. That's how I intend to be as undiplomatic as I can be, or want to be.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Potentially...
Any production facility will show its production power. The more resources it generates, the further it can bring those resources across your settlement, as shown in this mode.
That's...
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
Actually put the harbor near the workers are. Hello, Elsie.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Not much I can do to expand over here. I mean, the citadel is already fully upgraded.
We lack the metals to build this structure. Make sure this location is connected and in range of an ore mine. We lack the metals to build this structure. Make sure this location is connected and in range of an ore mine. We lack the metals to build this structure. Make sure this location is connected.
Does seem like we should probably get another settlement of some kind. Alright, let's see if the whatever this horizon skill is it joining up. Perhaps it's another Imperium settlement.
Salutations. I have been...
Right?
You have enrolled a mighty commander. This resource extractor is missing access to workers. You cannot build here. There is no tower with access to wood nearby. This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
How is it missing access to workers? Connected to a settlement. Should have plenty of them. That's the route is... Oh no, it's the right route. And it's a safe route enough. Right. What if...
We are carrying people and schematics for various buildings. We can inspect our inventory to view these.
It reduces slight readjustment of... I can find a place to put this. Want to build that.
A diplomatic envoy has arrived in our airspace with a message from the bannerless.
Why is it not giving me the option to just plonk down the output? Alright, do that, we're just gonna remove everything here. Clearly. Station needs a complete remodeling. This is getting a little bit annoying. Just let me put down the output. Will only let me do it over here. Everywhere else is just not gonna work, is it? Kinda want to put it between.
Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement.
No, I put the other thing over there. Can't zoom out enough. Right, fine. Gonna move the...
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
little closer. Via harbor.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Building in 3-day space can be a little bit tricky sometimes. But generally, I think building in a spider web probably works the best.
We lack the metals to build this structure. Make sure this location is connected and in range of an ore mine.
So how does the goods flow look like now? It looks like we've gotten most everything. Yeah, do have to keep in mind that I'm playing this on a slightly harder difficulty where the goods do not travel quite as far. Thus, I am a little bit limited in my ability to push my population limits production. Alright, after that, we need to find a source of iron. Also, investigate this. Plenty of splinters. Probably also get that commander to do something useful.
We see you, friend. We have system.
Huh?
You have enrolled a mighty commander.
I have no use for this little back.
A diplomatic envoy has arrived in our airspace with a message from the bannerless.
Alright, so where's the nearest source of iron? That would be up here. That's quite distant. But that is probably the only place I can get it. Right, well, nothing for it. Well, I should probably make iron mine then. Yeah, I'm not sure if the other factions will actually declare war upon me. They probably might. We'll see.
Buildings on the horizon.
See splinters, nice.
The Free House remnant, I presume? The fires of the Redmouth Orthodoxy welcome you, and we wish to bring the glory of the Holy Ore to your settlement.
This building houses a commander who is now in your service. You may reassign them to any command tower you wish.
Well, I could do that, but frankly, she's fine where she is. Just need to give her a port.
I will only carry iron and workers for our industries. The iron I transport is helping our settlement grow and prosper.
Set up a shipping harbor on this side.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Cool. Let's make this a command tower. A little small, but it'll do.
Here you can assign a commander. Your commander always starts off with some units for free, but here
You will find no finer. Rest assured, friend.
our trading ships are being targeted.
Ooh, what it is. Right, that's still something it does
The
not
raiding
do.
party is targeting your trade routes.
Actual fighting going on. Now combat isn't too involved, so basically just show up. And this pretty much happens.
We have reports of something strange ahead.
But we should probably assign someone to help protect this.
Greetings from the Manson-approved.
A raiding party is targeting your trade routes.
No, it isn't.
A craftsman will erect interesting objects within your settlement. Keep an eye out for
Alright. Good that this route is safe. Go over to Northgate, see if they will want to join with us. Where are we on the soul tree? It's looks like we're about to get another commander for the Imperium. The Mansers are not happy. The Bannerless are agitated. Freehouse don't really care. Prepare ourselves.
We have been here, keeping this town running ever since the war. Makes us wonder, are you here to help or hinder in that?
And they instantly join. Nice.
A diplomatic envoy has arrived in our airspace with a message from the Bannerless.
Right, so Northgate is sitting on nothing really.
A refugee settlement has been spotted on the horizon. Perhaps we can take these people in.
These are hard times, and thus they bring the need for...
Well, I'm not gonna say no to friendlies.
We are carrying people and schematics for various buildings. We can inspect our inventory to view these.
But eradicating the Bannerless probably would work.
We found a cache of splinters. We can put these to work.
We'll be here if Yuri can. We've lost all.
You are now carrying a salvaged building. Select a spot on solid ground or in the shallows where you can rebuild it from your surveyor.
Head over to the sacred steps. I'd want that.
Something on the horizon. Hostiles! Man the turrets!
Neat. I mean, ultimately pointless, but you know.
Victory! A hard-won bit of good news! Let us bring word back to our people.
They sound so happy.
We, the speakers of the sacred steps, have seen better days, but I'm proud of what my people have accomplished to end the war. We brought those together to speak that needed to be heard, and we are now available to help ease your factional tensions. We can get people back to work through the sacred power of prayer and speed.
This is a unique building. Dismantle it so it can be salvaged. Your surveyor can drop it anywhere once you do.
Yeah, I think that's probably the one time they actually gave directions. Right, that's... I don't want to drop the lighthouse. There we go. Place where we have some space. Getting pretty much everything it should need. We have a ship over here. Let's go investigate. I mean, I may still have to move some of my commanders so I can actually get a better army or something following me.
Well, that's a good-looking airship.
You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
Well, maybe.
Crabton in sight. It appears to be guarding an old naval command harbor. What a treasure. Those cave-dwelling hardliners are here for the same reason as us. To salvage and remove this priceless wreck. To arms!
Yeah, and that's where the speech completely falls flat again. But now we have battle against a captain. And my forces might be enough, but gonna be close. Can't die already. There we go.
A diplomatic envoy has arrived in our airspace. There is... we need... You have acquired a naval command harbor. Place it in deep water to unlock a flagship. You can directly control your flagship by switching to the ground near it or selecting it from the map. This is our naval command harbor. It houses your flagship, which is equipped with a long-range weapon. It cannot build, only fight. You can directly control your flagship by switching to the ground near it or selecting it from the map.
Now we have a boat. I mean, fighting that Crafton is tough, but it's not anywhere near close to the toughest battle that you can face in this game.
You are a you
have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
Like, I mean, I think I have a glance over there in the playthrough I did. Essentially, there's a big fight over here in the hall. And over here by the stump. And nowhere else, really. So I'm thinking we move Northgate over to this wood pile. Possibly build another harbor so we can make use of this iron over here. But yeah, we are essentially gearing up for either a fight with the hole or the stump. So that's a diplomatic envoy. Is there anyone here that actually just wants to talk with me for reasons? Not really. So glad they've fixed that. I mean,
You're now
I almost don't want to
carrying a
destroy
salvage
this because
tool.
it's really
Select a spot on
kind of
solid
prettily
ground or in
designed
the
with the
shallows,
curved
where
walls
you can
and all that.
rebuild it from your survey.
That's something you cannot remake on your own. But yeah, this outpost is just not in a position where I feel like it's of any real use to me.
Buildings on the horizon.
The guild has passed on permission to build you an Imperial Surveyor. Quite an honor. Those things are tough in a fight.
Cool.
You have enrolled a mighty commander.
Now, it's not entirely wrong what he says there. It is indeed a mighty commander, but not in the way that you probably think. Especially with the other commanders where you can actually get, you know, birds following you and all that. How do I switch? Oh, there's hotkeys for it. Manually. I would like Imperial Outpost here, and
Your surveyor can build a wood mill here. Build it and attract craftspeople and industry around it. Improving the distance wood can be supplied in our settlement.
just rebuild Northgate here, so we have slightly more space to work and material.
This resource extractor is missing access to workers.
That should get the basics going. collect stone over here if we can.
Buildings on the horizon. We found a cache.
Good day.
Right, the Master
This
Mason.
building houses a commander who is now in your service. You may reassign them to any command tower you wish. Excellent. We have an outpost that provides workers. Be mindful of an outpost's allegiance. This influences the balance of power for your settlement.
Master Mason here would work quite well. We can get it hooked up to harbor. Settlement here a little
We
bit.
are carrying people and schematics for various buildings. We can inspect our inventory to view these.
And give me access to harbor. Alright, cool.
I'll transport people and iron.
I'll ferry your workers.
I'll transport anything you wish me to. There isn't anything for me to transport.
Push. Hitting the wrong button. Alright. Have to do the same thing.
A diplomatic envoy has arrived in our airspace with a message from the bannerless. This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Alright. Got another harbor over here.
We have reports of something strange ahead.
I'll transport people and iron. This route provides nothing that...
Push. Always so whiny about the routes not being connected. I am getting to that.
I will seek the I.
Huh? I kinda wish you could get more than one ship for a harbor, but some miracles just will not happen.
This trade route is now connected. The captain can transport their specific goods back and forth.
Now be getting both goods. And I rid of it. Put the lighthouse. Hello, Shuttle Turtle Yin Yang. Hope you had a good week. Right, so we actually started getting some fancy stuff. Let's head over here. Despite my continuous antagonizing, the enemy has not yet, the opponents have not yet, they're not enemies yet, have not yet declared war on me. Giving me to believe that they never will.
A refugee settlement has been spotted on the horizon. You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
That looks like an Imperium settlement, maybe? No, it's a free house.
This meager, this...
That's okay. We can make use
We
of
are
the free
carrying
house.
people and schematics for various buildings. We can inspect our inventory to view these.
But I was getting over here because I wanted for interesting stuff. First off, we need a command tower.
An Imperial surveyor isn't a thunderstorm.
You now have a new surveyor model. Our old model will be kept in our inventory. Inspect.
Now we have a new ship. We can have a bit of a look at what it looks like. The Imperium Dawnbreaker. 9 knots of speed, 150 health, 2-point defense guns, and 4 heavy guns. Compared to the old Freak House Cloud Runner, which is slightly faster but less health, only 2-point defense, heavy gun. So the Imperium Dawnbreaker is at least better if you want to do a lot of fighting. So I need to check on the other command towers. Make sure that I am still topped up on
Additional
all birds.
forces have joined our battle group.
I have a crew and headquarters. We are maintaining these old hammerheads to keep fighting fit for more decades to come.
Alright, so we are almost at half strength. Golden Phoenix. Sounds impressive. What is this? Each faction has their own mechanic listed off. I'm not sure what they're called, but that's also not the point really. Still have not found Master Cemetery, which is the commander. Captain Cemetery will not work with the Imperium, that's fine. Probably. Other than that, special. I mean, we still have a little bit more Imperium alignment to go. I will want to go back to...
A refugee settlement has been spotted on the horizon. Perhaps we can take these people in.
Let's try.
Our research post has not been supplied in over...
Mansers. Well, they can join the new Imperium.
You are now carrying a salvaged building. Select a spot on solid ground or in the shallows where you can rebuild it from your surveyor. We found a cache of splinters. We can put these towards fabricating new resource extractors.
This post.
We are carrying people and schematics for various buildings. We can inspect our inventory to view these.
So we are carrying 5 outposts. Some of them are of the Imperium variety. Kind of a pity. I don't think, not getting any iron. Guess the ship got reassigned? Was sunk?
This route is acceptable. We'll patrol.
I'll ferry your workers.
I've been chased for stealing wood from Saladmont to Dunkel before.
I will only carry iron and workers for our industries. The iron I transport is helping our settlement grow and prosper.
We shouldn't need too much because, yeah, Bandler here gives me maximum output for these iron mines. Let us get this outpost fully operational. Let's make this man tower just in case I want it.
You have no available commanders on your roster. Commanders and their valuable retinue can be found across the Earthsea.
This is a much more impressive tower. So I'm just gonna see if I can move.
A diplomatic envoy has arrived in our airspace with a message from the Bannerless.
I have a crew and headquarters. We are maintaining these old hammerheads. I command a squad of hammerheads. These were the
ignoring there. Found you a much better tower.
I command a I have a crew and headquarters.
Additional forces have joined our battle group.
Nice. Yeah, so a bigger tower is definitely. Admittedly, this is a very cute design. It looks totally impractical. I had not noticed that they actually had a hammerhead for a design. Alright. Travel over there and let's intercept this ship. And biggest problem also is that my ships are mostly rookies, so not gonna be all that much. Are gonna be the most effective in fight.
These forges.
Yeah, I'll take the forge, but you're not gonna have much use for it. Yeah.
Aye. What?
You have enrolled a trade ship captain. They can be assigned to transport goods.
Let's see if we can make friends with the Shard. They are of our faction.
We now house enough aligned population to attract a faction leader.
Cool. That is indeed what I want. So we can potentially find Lady Cerson, which if we then install her into a command tower, will give us pretty much all the leeway we need with all the other faction settlements. This the Shard probably will not commit.
We are the ones that remain. We won't join any pretender, especially not while the gate still lies broken and derelict. We will only join you when we are truly home.
Right, so they will not join until we find the leader of the faction. Shouldn't be too hard. They usually start floating about nearby once you reach the alignment level.
I
there
am the
he
last
is.
of my line, an empress without a future. I have seen your struggle, and it is a way forward. We can never return to the old ways. I would help you in your struggle, gather allies and commanders for you.
Well, we want you. And now to quickly find a command tower for you to use. Probably not down here though. Have someone up over there. But well, Saddle Mount is probably fine. We have a clear tower there then. He doesn't need the biggest tower, I believe.
Installing me here will bring in the finest of the Imperial remnant. With the gates destroyed, this is now our only home, and we must move forward, not live in the past like our shared enemies. You are doing your part to curtail the violence.
A ship has entered our waters. It's marked on the map. What remains of the Mansa Order have seen our settlement as a danger to them. Their forces are mustering.
Cool. So it's actually wartime then. Offensive conflict. And we're gonna get 2 more commanders out of this. Alright, so we said something about a ship. Right. Well, before we include our thing here.
There's an anomaly in the distance. Let's investigate. You have enrolled an officer. They command a mighty warship to defend your trade routes.
Let us go to Basilicus Secundus. See if we can convince them that fighting us is Not in their best interest. Leave the anomaly for another time. Aside from everything else, I did want to go to war. I want to know what's up top here. I've already played through this with the Mancers, and they get a very interesting, unique building at the end of the line. But I have no idea what the Imperium wants to achieve at the end, nor the Benelux. That's a conflict for a different time, and something I probably will figure out on my own time. But I did want to show this off. I don't think they have enough forces to hold me off a particular time. Also, as near as I can tell, the Free Houses do not have any special buildings of any kind. So I don't know what's up with that.
Your enemies have erected an ancient battle fortress. It's equipped with mighty artillery, deadly to our ships.
Cool. At least something new. I've not yet seen war of any kind. So I should probably help us.
Hostiles! Man the turrets!
We're probably not winning this fight. We're losing our hammerheads. And time to fall back. I mean, that's fine. I was kind of expecting this, really. This is, after all, one of their second strongest strongholds that the Mancers have. You definitely go in there with a full complement. Right.
A diplomatic envoy has arrived in our airspace with a message from the Monster.
Are they offering their complete and total surrender?
I have a crew and headquarters.
Additional forces have joined our battle group.
Battle hardened. Yeah, I'm sure they are. But they're not legendary because they didn't fight against the captain.
I see you.
Yeah, sure.
A craftsman will erect interesting objects within your settlement. Keep an eye out for them.
This is probably the commander we've been.
I see your settlement has taken on...
You have enrolled an officer. They command a mighty warship to defend your trade routes.
stop hitting the wrong button. Over to salad mount.
Rest assured, additional forces have joined our battle group.
I'll probably get you a better command tower.
A monstrous creature from the deep is attacking one of your ships.
Rest assured, friend, you will find no finest. You will find no finest. Rest assured, friend, my war.
Additional forces have joined our battle group. The skies are clear once more.
Yeah, as if there was ever any doubt. There's fighting going on over here. Can't heal the battle group, unfortunately, while we're fighting.
None stand before our forces. The day is ours.
Right. Let's finish replenishing our troops. And then we'll move on to the next game.
Additional forces have joined our battle group.
There.
It's good to feel solid foundations again.
This tower cannot support any more units. Add floors, balconies, and foundations to increase its capacity.
That has brought us almost not. We're still missing quite a lot. I need to find the other commanders, really. More commanders, rather, that will work with me. But that's for another time. Right. Out games. So previously, I was playing Batman Arkham City, and I liked that game a lot. But I kind of would like to delve more into the detective part of the world's greatest detective that Batman is supposed to be, rather than just the fighty-fighty part. You know, it's fine and all doing all the investigations on the various little bits and all that, but usually amounts to so very little. So instead, let's focus on a game that requires total investigation. Shadows of Doubt. Just new starting the sandbox and just create a new city. Something that doesn't sound completely stupid. Fine. Alright. Start off that. Random seed. Ooh. Alright, let's see if I can deduce my way to solving, well, essentially, detective cases. Anyone could be. Yeah, but I'm not Let's Gamer now. So let's keep in mind that I am not anywhere near as creative as I should be in order to figure something out. Also, I just don't really like killing people. As long as people are alive, they can commit crimes, which allows me to get paid. Alright, creating interiors. Creating more interiors, sure game. Initial loading of this always takes a while. Getting citizens. Alright, come on. Let's get on with it. I hope the game gives me a murder right on the off, so I can actually get something going, because doing the little side things always a little bit disheartening when it's just stuff. Alright. It is the late 20th century. Hyper-industrialization has swept the planet. The old Bourbon Empire has crumbled, giving way to United Atlantic States and the first elected mega-corporation president in history, Starch Cola. As sea levels rise, cities have become polluted islands. Workers dream of escaping to the fields, an exclusive retirement district few will ever see. Private corporations vie for power, policed by the privatized Starch Cola and in the midst of it all is us. Some say justice now only exists in shadow. Title drop. Woohoo! Alright, here we are. 6 p.m. Monday, January 2nd. We are... Let's remember the controls again. Right. Alright, so we currently have 5 coins. We have some coins we can toss about, I guess. Alright, where is the other menu? There it is. Alright, so we currently have 5 lockpicks, 100 credits. We have our citizen status is essentially 1, which means we are scum. Effectively. We currently are here, East Augustus on Huang Street. Let's go find ourselves something to do. Oh, we're right next to the city hall. Nice. That'll make things a little easier. If I can find the entrance. Currently there's snow on the ground, not great. So potentially we can find some quests or jobs to do. Don't have a camera. Kind of expensive. Anger issues. Not really fancy beating anyone up. So none of these really speak to me. Kind of would like just a nice, easy investigation. Something I can steal or something. This can always take a while. Alright, let's go find something else. Hopefully the murder will happen and we can just get on with that. Laundromat doesn't have jobs, does it? No. We need to find a bar or something like that. Now keep in mind, I have no idea what the layout of the city is exactly, so I'm just guessing. The orange lantern. Well, that sounds promising. Alright, what's on the job board? Oh, plenty of stuff. Work available. I've not yet done public accumulation, but it doesn't sound like it's fun. Alright, let's try this one. Eight, 6, 6, 6, 0, 6. Alright. Find the hotel. Alright. I mean, I get the point of secrecy, but I kind of wish there's something that should just give me the information. Rather than having to go through these hoops. Alright, the sealed red and brown envelope. There's a briefcase hidden nearby with information about the mark, sure. There it is. And now I just need to get rid of this briefcase. But it's pointless and it will just clutter up the base. Oop. Alright, so we have a phone number. That's really all we have. An unknown citizen. We know that they are about this tall and they are skinny. Telephone number is that. And they have an interest in music. That's really not a lot to go off. Let's think. I could go through this and try to see if I can find the number for everything, but that's not gonna be very conductive. There is alright. So the phone number we have is for a Shanda Chandler. Alright, that helps. Fortunately, there's only one with that name. And let's go find where they are. They are in the Phantoms, so yeah, probably not very high class people. First floor. Gonna be an easy investigation. No one that don't rooftop. This is a new environment. Boom. That game doesn't sound familiar to me. So I'm just going to assume that this is our person of interest. And they are skinny, average heights. We are not able to guess their height exactly. Just let them close the door. Likely they are going to bed because it is in the middle of the night. I think. No, it's late in the...
When we talk, people listen. Responsible, reliable, real time. Every minute of every day. Candor News.
Oh, well. Definitely want to do a bit of a stream save. There's the doorknob. There it is. Yeah, probably should have bought some more picks, but you can do that at any other. Just ignore me. You pick a direction to go, please. Alright, not the most professional way of dealing with this, but screw it, it's my first investigation. I am allowed to screw up.
This building has entered a security protocol. Sarge Coma thanks you for your cooperation.
Doesn't look like she's had a lot of money. Right, so 6437. Pistol ammunition. Oh, that's not very reassuring. There it is. Hey there. We are just leaving. Whoops. Alright, where am I? Yeah, I think I'm starting to recall something about that. Right. We have the prize. Now we just need to make it out of here. I accidentally ran a little bit too fast. I got off on the wrong floor. Right. We're a little bit injured, but that's fine. We can find some painkillers that solve that. Right, leave the item. Picnic bench. Get a picnic. Vincent. Right, not bad for a first investigation. We can walk away with just a slight bruising. I mean, frankly, the amount of times where I've broken something is ridiculous. Cool. Free lockpick. Right, so this. Here. No. We'll put it down. Right, we need to find a phone, right? Phone. Where's the phone? Who here has a phone? There's a phone. Woohoo! Right, 8 and 10. Yeah, that is something you can do. I've not managed to do it yet, though. I always miss the timing, or they are just not standing right at the door correctly. Probably best go around then. Our prize is nice little sink disc. It's time to go all cyberpunk. I would like to find a sink clinic, please. Also, can we get the murder going? That is ostensibly why I'm playing this game. We've already had it once where I just loaded into a game and the murder just wouldn't happen. We could pick to either have more health or more inventory capacity. That is a tough one. On the one hand, more health is probably useful. On the other hand, the inventory is so small in this game. Not a great sink disc though, with only one upgrade, but you know. I'm gonna pick the inventory for this one because that's gonna be very useful. Hey, finally! Yay, a murder! Well, first let's go to the City Hall. Get our form. After all, you cannot solve a murder without filling in the right forms. That's the form. And you know what? We should probably stock up on some supplies. Like for one thing, I will need way more lockpicks. I mean, I have plenty of money at the moment, so I should probably at least get a pair of handcuffs. Camera is always useful to have. And let's get a truncheon. Just in case I need to beat some sense into something. Alright, so... 6, 7, 8. Bit of 2 spaces free for whatever we need to do. Alright, so... Also, I need to say that this one is those. Taylor height. Here. So 4th floor. I'm guessing they're still going on here. Are they shooting the door or banging on it? Unfortunate. Can I move in here? Yeah. Probably not. I kinda need the police officer to go away. I'm guessing the crime has only just happened. Probably not get shot by these guys. It's a real pity that there's no key here. But that would have been too easy. Is something clipping through the wall, or is that a bullet hole? Okay. Size 10 boots. See what they ran. Size 10. Alright, so the size 10s went this way. They probably got to the elevator then. Probably a dead end. Oh, no, they went down the stairs. Probably. It's difficult to say either way. Right, so you're done with your hole. They've decorated the place with some nice tape. They both leave? I'm just gonna make another quick save. Closing the door. So I don't get disturbed. You're the jerk who keeps standing outside my door and messing with my mail? Get it out or I call the enforcers, you know who you are. Yes. That's probably our victim. A gun. Alright, let's find the victim. Right. It had some booze on it. High caliber ammunition. So not that gun we found in the kitchen. Was killed a little under an hour ago, over an hour ago. So we have no idea who they are. We have the fingerprints, we have the photo, we don't know what they sound like, obviously. Female, very tall, average build, shoe size of 8. Right. So. Wait, they have files in here. Pool of blood on the floor. Looks like they were well off. Just keep that the record. Right, so you are asking for surveillance footage. Ali Wagner, the building supervisor. I ain't seen no very tall female stalking around though. Nothing there. Tampons, yeah, that's not really crucial. Full ammunition. Final notice letter. Deer slug ammunition. Alright. Hearing aid. Pistol ammunition. You were really planning something, weren't you? Journal. Monday. Saw her again, this time in Fantastic. Where it was the same person as last week. Tried to tell Serena, but couldn't. Stupid and was in mind. Nights. Move more. No one there. Wednesday. So someone outside my door last night. Could see the shadow of their shoes just standing there. Can't do it. Nothing. Here. Entirely sure what I'm looking at over here. Wait. I don't need the money. Control. Right, so this person was definitely terrified of getting stalked by someone. Apparently their partner did not believe them. Let's see. These were all written by the same person. Well, the immediate suspect would be Serena, I guess. Who's not listed here. Something useful. Alright, let's check the trash. Nothing. Bunch of stops. Right. Not much to go on, two-wise. Right. Okay. I mean, we took your fingerprint, right? Yeah, we have your fingerprints. So, potentially you are the stalker. Can I get underneath the bed? Please? Why is it always so finicky when I try to get under the bed? Just want to see what's underneath the bed, please. A little easier to see under the bed if I do this. But it doesn't look like there's anything. Right. Right, so this is a size 8 heel. We've already established that. Well, I should probably keep this anyway. Let's compass. Just in case I need it. But not much to go on here. What fingerprints are on the door? Type B, so another unknown one. B. Too many fingerprints. We're not gonna get anything out of that. Whose fingerprints are all over this kitchen then? Type A. A. So, right, that's your fingerprint. Right, so we do have a cruncher, but I have no idea how to get in here. The bug. A bit of a problem. Right. Nothing to see here, officer. That's do some exploring of this building. Be able to find some surveillance footage somewhere. You can find out where the management is. That's outside. Vacant address is not going to give us any useful. Aside from a place to live, perhaps. This is leading us nowhere. Okay, what clues do I have? Fantastic, that's where they saw the person. This place is grimy. Anyway, e-bag. Yes. Yes. It's a bag. It doesn't really yield me anything, but a little short on clues. I have no idea where the building management is. Hello, sir. No. probably have this down. She works. Sous chef. No longer stinky. No towel. Unfortunate. Oh, now it's gone. Emily Wagner. Potentially useful. Back. That's the same person. What's Emily Wagner? Employment contracts. So you work at the hotel social club. That gives us some more leads to work on. I was kind of hoping it'd be a little bit more straightforward than that, but I'm not even entirely sure that's Elif Noor up there. Thankfully, you have a phone book that I'm not too worried about digging into. I mean, I could have looked that up in the apartment. Wagner, where do you live? Fancy place. That's probably not going to be that useful, but I wanted to have it for sure. Alright, let's see if we can get some confirmation on identity. Should be a board with all the photos for the employees. Hopefully we can get some confirmation of the character we're looking for. Let's go to the 9th floor. Perhaps that's a different apartment. Great. Right. Did anyone write down the key code? Alright, that's fine. Ah, wasn't locked. See, I'm not trespassing. I have the code. ventilation. That's annoying. Go to sleep. Just need to have a little moment of time. You do not disturb me. Just need some employee records. Right. Boss, we already knew that. Pistol ammunition. These people are very militant over here. Right, employee database. Oops. Elif. Alright, cool. So it is her. Well, at least that narrows that down. As long as we are in here. Do you have any mails with her? No. Doesn't look like it. I have no real reason to take any of that stuff. So much ammunition here. I don't have our code, so I can't do anything useful. Alright, so at least we have confirmation of identity. Still doesn't bring us any closer to who did it. So let's see. Right, that's it. Alright, let's see if we can find Emily then. Yeah, she will be able to give us an idea for the investigation. And after that, I guess we'll just have to go look for, well, the black market, I guess. I don't have the passcode for that either. As far as I know, Elif didn't know anyone with a hunting rifle. And 12th floor, so that's probably gonna be in the purple zone. They're not gonna be very happy to see me, potentially. It should be fine if I just ask a question. Well, no cameras, so... It's midnight. Please open up. I want to ask some questions. keys. Unfortunate. It doesn't look much like an Emily, but okay. Just let that cool down for a bit. Don't know where this air vent goes.
Playing in today's match we have, for the Sugarbirds, Virginie Loop de Loof, Star Terrier and one of the best shooters.
Cool. Blueprints will always be nice for buildings. Ooh. This is all quite useless information to me, but yeah. Looking for one that will confirm the identity of the inhabitants. Well, for one, so I know indeed that it was Emily. So far I don't get any real confirmation either way. I don't think... I think they left a... Right, but that should at least give me an idea of where to go. So we are here. Doesn't look like there's any exit. Just gonna sort of snake this a bit. Probably went to bed again. Won't turn on any lights. Ooh. Alright, so at least that's confirmation. Not gonna take our stuff. The game doesn't really punish you for it. Just, you know, it's not a crime if you get away with it, but... It's kinda unnecessary at this point. What the heck is this? Prop gun. Alright, so at least It's not dangerous. Bathroom, I've not be real business there. Or landing. Let's go. This work rota. Sure, you work all day as a landlord. I'll believe that, Emily. Probably best to not shine a light in their face. Nothing. Doctor's prescription. Class's prescription. Tenancy agreement. We already knew she's a landlord. That's not the point. Nothing really useful here. You know, spiffy place, but not really anything useful here for me. Now we were never here. Ah, alright. Edith Noor was shot in her apartment by some very high-powered rifle. Getting thirsty and hungry, we should look for something to eat. Hey, are you open? Give me some noodles and a cola, please. Yeah. Well. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure where to go next. Or exactly what the next thing to do is. tossed garbage all over the floor. Let's return to the scene of the crime, see if I missed anything obvious. Hello, officer. You're not even gonna give me your name. Oh, you're not being very helpful. Or heals, that's... You clearly don't have heals on. Is Serena. And so this is no longer necessary because we know who Elef Nur is. And we know who Emily Wagner is, although that is not immediately helpful. Only you had written down something I could use. What way to store your candlesticks. No obvious bullet wounds. Bullet holes, rather. Just her on everything here. None of these names start with an S. Yeah, going bed this manually would take forever. I'm probably looking for something like a management. Like sales management, but for this building. Basement. Alright, I admit I am a bit stumped. Any of you have an idea of what I should do next? I'd appreciate it. Because I have no idea how to suss out who Emily is. I mean, clearly she was living here alone. There's too many names with us that have an S to really suss out any easy ways to get useful information. Just hope. I mean, possibly, but that doesn't help that much. I have no idea how to track it down. He had a gun. Why didn't she use it? I have no. Clearly, he is not wearing heels. Very certainly, yeah, other officer also didn't have heels on. There's gotta be a place in this building where you can have a look at what the camera saw. And there's enough hints that you say that you should go look for that room if you can't figure it out. Problem is, I have no idea where to look for it. This might be it. Here we are. Door. telephone router. Well, I mean, it's useful to have access to it, I guess. I think I checked this one. Just apartment. That doesn't help. Closed. Well, that makes sense. It's late, I guess. Right, so ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. Up, median analog plates on the opposite side. Because I had a case where someone was shooting from the other building into the other room. But that doesn't appear to be the case here because there's no evidence of shooting in that way. Just junk. I just need a phone directory. Take the hairpin. Alright, let's just be methodical about this then. Can I find where the management is? I mean, it should be in that building somewhere. Right, Phrasement, it's Clayton Terrace. That's not it. Ivy's. Whereas that's not it either. And I'm kind of enjoying this game just for how methodical you can be with any investigation, but I do get stumped quite easily at the moment. I guess this office. I'm just not seeing all the management buildings. So industrial, no, that's not it either. Alright. There's clearly security cameras in Taylor apartments. Where is that being routed? Gotta be somewhere. This just leads outside, right? Well, kinda outside. Telephone router. I mean, these are probably my calls here, so that doesn't help. Okay. Yeah, I have no reason to be in this room, but... already know I'm supposed to be in that room just now. And there was really nothing else for me to find in that room. Would have been so much easier if Emily would just give an easy place to find wherever she... Also no surveillance tower over here, so I can't hack into that. All a bit stupid. Right, fine. Guess I'll have to go spend some more money to get stuff done. Give me a code breaker. Good thing that other job gave me plenty of cash to work with. You okay, sir? Go for the one bit of information that I couldn't get before. The computer. Right. E325. HK was worried about being harassed. Alright, so Abraham Paris is a potential suspect. And the codebreaker is used, so that's useless. Ooh. Oh, she doesn't need it anymore. Pistol silencer. I think Abraham is in here. He's in Staten Terrace. Nothing to see, officer. Gonna be in the Ashland zone. Frankly, at this point, I have no other clue. Uh, 14th. They just can't give me an easy way in. Well, it's late at night. I'm not gonna bother waking them. Yeah, it's 4 AM. Ooh, weapons dealer. Well, You would certainly have access to weapons then. And you're awake, alright. Study is fine. Could potentially yield me some results. Files, but there's no files. Please tell me you should left your code somewhere in the office. That can never be easy, can it? Was no use. Any chance the lights are out for that room? Sleeping, good. Right, this lock ammunition, that is another potential clue. Alright. You are loaded. One of those has to be it. Alright, so that would be this one. I mean, we kind of already knew that. And what about the other one? Ah, a police officer. Cool. Footwear. Elijah Allen. That's great. Right, well, it's neat and all, but it doesn't really give me any conclusive evidence either way. Using now to sit down and do stuff, right? Fine. This is probably the noisiest way to exit, but hopefully there is an escape out of here, because being in these vents is not good for your health. And there's gotta be an exit somewhere. Probably an exit into a hallway. I still mind a bit of trespassing, but again, that didn't really yield me anything. Oh. I enjoy this game a lot, but I am terrible at it. Oh, hey, that's Stephen Fry. What are you doing down here? In either case, it doesn't matter. For instance, this is just to show how far I've been able to get so far. I've not really had much time to play this, or, well, desire to play this too much. Partially because I just got stumped so easily by things that just do not have a satisfying way to figure out. Like, I still have no idea who Elif was talking about with Serena. Not in the notebook. But, you know, this is what I managed to get for myself. Nice little cozy apartment. Yeah, citizen rank 4. Have some cash. I mean, most of it went into buying this place. And setting up a couple of amenities. Want to be able to get myself clean. To be able to sit down. Kinda wish this came with a city directory book, but you know. It is something. And of course, having your own bed is always useful. Yeah. And we also managed to find, well, a couple of sync discs. Particularly like the one that gives me extra height, which, I mean, I could either pick that or go small. And that didn't feel like a good compromise either. Being taller is kind of cute because it allows me to get it higher fence. But it's definitely... I'm still entirely unsure how a sync disc is able to make me taller. Am I a robot? And the other ones are just little nice things. I do like to be able to punch harder. And this one giving me a more precise way of seeing how people work. Only but the side effect that they will not tell me much. Well, if I can see what you're like, then I don't need to figure that out. Yeah, this is not a fancy place or anything. It's basically just a ground floor place, but it's mine. Alright, so it's pretty much 4 o'clock, and this investigation ran way longer than I was kind of hoping I would have figured it out much sooner, but I did not. So we'll just have to leave it here. Because if I had figured it out sooner, I probably would have switched over to Power Wash Simulator and tried to clean up a pineapple under the sea. But for now, I'm just gonna have to call it for today. Hopefully next week I feel like in a better mood, to play something a little bit more intense. Not gonna say what it is, or certainly not gonna be promising anything. But I want to thank you all for watching anyway. See you all next time. This one.